only give your best when you are confident that you are well covered, whether the war is in the battlefield or in the boardroom. I've been a proud soldier of my country for the last 34 years. I fought the 1971 war, led countless counterinsurgency, counter-terrorism, anti-militancy operations during my career. Quite honestly, when I retired from the army and took up a senior management position in the corporate world, I thought I had seen the last of the battles in life. You have no idea how wrong I was. Allow me to explain. Every civilian that I've ever met always wonders where our courage and bravery comes from. They wonder how a soldier puts his life on the line. Well, it is loyalty, motivation, and national pride, of course. But remember, behind every soldier, there is a multi-level security cover working all the time. Guaranteed financial security to the soldier and his family throughout his life and even after. Job security. And of course, we have the unconditional support of a massive organization behind us, come hell or high water. Think about this. Does the business world have all this? You know, in the best of times, business is war. And when adversity comes calling, as it often will, organization and individuals will come under fire from all directions. Companies get shut down. Perfectly competent people lose their jobs. And then the real battle for survival begins. So, how do you protect your future? This is where the Indian Executives Council comes into picture. Your philosopher, guide, and friend in need.
Today's corporate world is no different from a battlefield. The competition is intense. One small mistake can be a big disaster, and even the best can perish. Faced with uncertainty, the Indian executive is unsure, insecure, and constantly under pressure. Enter the Indian Executives Council, the world's first comprehensive guild to serve as the vanguard of the working executives' unaddressed rights and needs. Blessed by the country's top leaders and manned by renowned professionals from diverse fields, Indian Executives Council brings you a revolutionary platform to empower you and protect your future.
This global slowdown which is happening, you can take a developed economy or a developing economy, this is going to happen and it's here to stay. In that kind of environment, perfectly good individuals are going to be hired and fired. That's a reality. So an Indian Executive Council is really, really needed in this kind of environment, more than ever. And I think it's a great concept.
For a very nominal annual membership fee, Indian Executives Council will give millions of enrolled executives multiple levels of assured security. Financial security, retrenchment compensation, soft loans, insurance and medical cover, volume discounts in hotels, airlines, etc. Intellectual security. Indian Executives Council will launch the world's first dedicated 24/7 HR channel. Executives will have access to career-enhancing value additions that will transform their career prospects and their lives.
I think what is particularly important would be for the IEC to look at the content aspect of it, Because today the HR function is most companies, it's more like an administrative function. Rather than getting onto a mentoring kind of a role or the true HR function where you're required to develop skill sets, you need to look at what are the future requirements of the company. From that perspective, how do you sort of look at succession planning and things like that. Very few companies are actually engaged in that activity at this point in time.
Professional security. The assurance that there's solid support behind you throughout your career. Support to not only protect you but empower you by enhancing your competence.
The main difference which I have seen is the confidence basically. Whenever some discussion is taking place in global, it's like everybody is participating to that. And if something is happening wrong, people say no, this is wrong. India में ये चीज़ नहीं होती. India what boss अगर बैठा है तो every person will look after the boss. Boss जो बोलेगा they will accept that. Basically, if this Indian Executive Council will come, this will give the confidence to the people who are taking the decisions. They will not have a fear of getting terminated if something has happened wrong.
Social security. A majority of executives are employed with small and medium enterprises, even the unorganized sector. Several such organizations don't have proper code of ethics and employee protection mechanisms against harassment, exploitation, and disparity at the workplace. Indian Executives Council will ensure that you get justice and equal opportunity in your career.
One keeps hearing and reading about inappropriate things that happen to women these days, and this just has to stop. The Indian Executives Council, I think, is a fantastic idea, and it will prevent inequality and harassment for women like never before.
And how will Indian Executives Council achieve all this? Well, as they say, there's strength in numbers, with millions of executives forming this peaceful guild, and both the executives and their employers benefiting in many ways. Indian Executives Council is poised to be a vital enabler of the Honorable Prime Minister's Make in India vision. Yes, it's time for India to go to work with confidence and enthusiasm, and to share his vision to be productive at work. So sign up and change your life.
Remember, be a member, and that's an order.